Oh,
We've got fucking Scales in Grant's winner's side.
that's it.
He might get that win he's been craving for ages
That's
against
it.
Honio.
He's got a couple under his belt. I don't actually think that Hunio has won one yet. Scales.
I think he has. I remember seeing his picture on Twitter. You know the whole you win a MeltingPoint, you get a picture thing.
Maybe he did. But it's not about a question of whether or not they have. It's whether or not they will.
They'll do it tonight. So what's your opinion on this matchup, Inkling versus Bowser?
Inkling versus Bowser. I saw it. I was doing commentary during winners finals, and Inkling can definitely do a lot of stuff, but Bowser can also negate that.
Yeah, it's probably against Bowser. He is combo food, but you mess up once, you overextend, you're getting punished, and you're losing a stock for it potentially.
Yeah,
Hunio is in a position right now where he's taking 30 damage for this player, bro. It's pretty stupid.
It's like Hunio in winner's side was missing quite a lot of the throw up airs.
Yeah.
And
such an unfortunate SD there by Hunio.
Like once Bowser's out of that range where you can confirm into a kill.
Yeah, it can be quite hard outside of roller for Inkling to get that kill.
And it's like roller on shield. What is roller on shield?
Yeah, I mean, but Bowser's got Ubi as shield, short hop side B, frame 6, I believe, if you do a short hop.
I believe it is.
It's crazy. He's got so many good options at shield.
And as we could see from right here, it can be definitely very difficult for Inkling.
Yeah, the scales are certainly showing why he's in winner's side of Grands, and so much damage going on to Inkling. For Bowser, this is like 40% right now. He's sitting pretty.
Yeah, it's if they were on the same stocks, I wouldn't even call it even for. I wouldn't even call it even. This is Bowser favor.
This is Bowser, and Hunio's been struggling to land significant hits in neutral anyway, and
that miss of the dash grab there was pretty.
You got to be so confident in everything, but for up air, the right percentage is not going to take it. No. Good eye about Scales. Was hit one hit? No, he's now out of the kill range, I think, and now he's going to find a raw kill. And splat bomb off stage or a deep edge guard like that could be what Hunio needs to turn this around. But yeah, Hunio is definitely very much in kill percent. But speaking of percent, Hunio has wasted no time putting some decent percent to Bowser. But this forward throw will be the kill here.
Yeah, it's like as Hunio did in wins finals, he's struggling a little bit to get these kills. It's like Scales is for a normal character. This would be close to death percent.
Yeah.
Like a hard read that would be death, but for Bowser.
No. Yes. That was
I like that. The percentage. Power of the percent.
Wait, children might be watching this, can't they? 69 is just a number. It's Ginger's lucky number.
It's my lucky number. It's my favourite number. I look at a 69 like every day.
Yeah.
But back to the match.
And what's that being? Not gonna kill. Good DI by Hunio.
Yeah.
But Hunio's done a great job of bringing this back. He's certainly made some adaptations in this.
Yeah. And
that up air just going to take it.
I was going to say, just because General Scales missed it just then, one thing that he utilised a lot in winners finals was 2 frames with the forward tilt.
Yeah,
he's so good at getting that timing.
Yeah, he's very good at it. Against Inkling. Inkling is very hard to 2 frame.
Yeah, but Scales just makes it look like it's just a thing.
Yeah. But to Hunio's credit, he was looking at almost a 3-1 stock deficit, and against Bowser to bring that back to that, I was really impressed by Hunio.
Especially,
I wonder if he'll carry out what he's learned for the last game to this.
Yeah. You can definitely tell that he feels like he's learned a lot in the set because he's going straight back to the same stage.
Yeah. It's not the stage, it's me. That's a really good mindset.
It's like sort of mixing things up, like even stage-wise.
Yeah.
It's like mixing things up. You could sort of lose that thing that you've learned.
Yeah.
Throughout the set, so I can definitely feel that Honey's more confident on the stage.
Yeah, but bringing that back, it's just a thing of do that from the beginning. The stage isn't a problem. To go through and believe.
Yeah, it's like even if you get like 3 stops, stage isn't always the problem.
Yeah. But right now, Scales is sitting at very much kill percent, and Hunio is still on 80% on the first stock. You know, this is such a change of pace since game 1.
Yeah, it's like
that's good.
It's like you know, definitely like when you're going against a Bowser as well. Like any heavy, you get that sort of heavy syndrome. You sort of want to get all these kills, you want to get all these hits, and this heavy's doing so much more damage than you are every hit. And it can sort of wane on you a little bit, but Honey's doing really well to keep it in his head.
Yeah. But just by being Bowser, it just takes away a lot of Inkling's options. Like, jab for Inkling is so good. Like, the damage does, but against Bowser, it's just like, you know, it's not an option at low percents at least. But Hunio's certainly not afraid to go off stage and just missing that.
Yeah. Not going to take it, but I believe another one will.
Yeah.
Especially if he gets the platform. Trying to dash grab, Scales realising this and just using the flame breath.
Yeah, definitely. Hunio's doing a really good job of calling that Scales' jumps right now, just like he did there with the splat bomb. It was really impressive by Hunio.
I like it. And
this is like almost an exact reverse of what happened in game 1. I wonder if Scales meant to come back. It's certainly doable with Bowser.
It's like, Honey is definitely feeling himself more in this set.
Yeah, like against a lot of Inkings, they don't use neutral beat, and like all I see from Hunio, he uses it to his maximum potential.
Yeah, I'd said it earlier while Honey was playing on stream. It's like Honey rates splatter shot so much.
It's such an interesting mix-up.
It's like there's so few Inklings that do. A couple of UK ones do, but like I don't see a lot from sort of like big streams. Sort of like I don't see a lot of Cosmos doing it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I was going to say another big Inkling, but there isn't really one that appears on stream that often. I'm sorry, Space, but there's not that many EU tournaments that are streamed.
Oh, that's just a lot of damage taken there.
Yeah, it's that flame breath can sort of it can shut off a lot of options, but it also does so much damage.
Yeah, something you'll see with a lot of Inklings is standing at the ledge and just pressing Spark Bomb for an edge guard. And Hunio is certainly showing here that he needs to go off stage and edge guard Bowser, and he's not afraid to do it. And, but like I said, Bowser won't will die to that back air. I'm completely wrong. Commentators
I think that might be questionable DI. It's,
yeah, maybe he was expecting up for up air, so maybe he was DIing away.
Yeah. You definitely got to pick either one or the other, like direction-wise. I think that's how you DI up throw from Inkling at the very least.
Yeah. Although surely the safe thing there would have been to DI in, because then he's DIing away from the up air, but he's also like not risking himself getting back thrown.
Yeah, but like,
but a hard thing to think about in the heat of the moment. He's down.
Exactly. But now it's time for game 3. 1-1 to each player.
Yeah. And Battlefield.
A
notoriously good Bowser stage.
Yep.
But,
and a very good Scale stage as well.
Yeah. But also with these up air juggles for Hunio, I don't see it being too bad.
Yeah. I can definitely see. I can see why Honey didn't ban it.
Yeah, definitely leaving it open. I think Honey would want to ban something like Smashville, so he's got more space to maneuver around Bowser and not get like just chased down.
Yeah, it's like I know the Inklings do like Smashville because you keep it like when you are in control, you are in control.
Yeah.
But staying that close to Bowser constantly
against Bowser when his forward air takes up half of Smashville, you just don't want him to be there.
Yeah. Ooh. But Scales showing why he wanted this as a counter pick to start with.
Yeah, there's just incredibly back and forth set. Oh, Honey, going for that. It's something you don't see a lot of Inklings do, at least I haven't seen a lot of Inklings do, is a lot of Inklings will just go straight for the smash attack out of a roller, but Honey would see it as more combo potential. Yeah,
it's like one thing I was saying during his set with Vulcan, it's like when the opponent isn't a death percent, he'll use the down air, cover like a mash option, like to mash out of it. He'll like use an up air, land, and try and catch another option as well.
Sorry, I did 30.
No, that was. I'm sorry, I was kind of taken aback by it myself.
The Bowser press neutral once, and you're a 30.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm having this thought, and I'm like, oh no, those are some numbers. But we got
hits him with another fire, and he's already at 100. That is well in kill percent.
Oh, that's.
But that down smash is going to take it.
Yeah. Honey's definitely. He's just going to use like, hey, I might be a death percent. So is he.
Yeah.
And he's with these early percent combos, Bowser could be again pretty soon-ish. Especially with some combos like that. 85, 98. It's a nice little string from Honio there. And now he's been lapped in percent.
Yeah, with Inkling's Ink, it can make Bowser almost seem like almost fair in the terms of he reduces the kill time by about half because he's taken double damage and then dies at what you could call a reasonable percent for the time it took.
Yeah, it's like another reason why.
It is huge.
Another reason why Honio thinks that like Splatshot's just so good. It's like that ink, getting that ink on that character,
and it just puts so much ink on.
That's it. It's like you sort of still get a very similar combo to if they were without ink, but the end result just has so much more percent, so much closer to kill percent, and that is just.
And this is the first game that we're seeing him go into the third stock with even percents. No one's making the comeback this time, and it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, and
just lovely back air by Scales.
Scales comboing these pretty heavy hitting moves as well.
Yeah, and if he'd have landed that nair there, that could have been a. It would have been a back air, because I'm not sure if it would have killed Inkling at that side of the stage.
But even if it hadn't killed, it would have definitely put him in a very bad position.
Yeah, speaking of bad positions, Scale the stage but makes it back, but he's completely inked. Bowser should not be that colour, it doesn't work. He's certainly less intimidating when he's that colour. Oh, and lovely flat bomb. Oh, just missing that forward air, that could have been the stock.
Trying to drift with the ball.
Oh, and just ultimate status sealed. Lovely by Honio.
Only just going to kill, it looked like, by that DI there.
It perhaps. It might have been another thing that Scales went into shields. I was at least trying to go in shield, expecting, just probably a grab.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure if back throw would have killed him, Bowser, then, but Hulk Smash certainly will.
Yeah. But now we've got General Scales doing the counter picking here. I can imagine him wanting more space.
Yeah.
Because the battlefield counter pick didn't actually work.
Yeah, I feel like the platforms were just causing him a lot of grief. And,
I was going to say maybe Town, but...
it's not what he did to me the other night. He killed me at 60 on Town and City. Because I was DIing away for to not get killed by it.
Yeah,
but I was at a low percent and I actually steered myself onto the top platform at Town and City. So you might be trying to go for some more cheese.
Yeah, and like Ledge is so close to the blaster.
Yes, definitely. It's the same with Kalos, it's a big stage and you get hit at the ledge, you're dying a lot earlier than other stages.
Yeah, and with Bowser being quite heavy, it's going to be more difficult for Bowser to get killed off the top.
Yes, definitely. And I do believe Town and City is the biggest ceiling in the game right now.
Yes. And with the, Inkling having up throw up air,
yes,
it could potentially put Scales
out
of a lot of the range of up throw up air being true.
Yes, because you believe in the true percentage, and not dying from the true percentage.
But with this space so far, Scales has just been...
he seems on the back foot, yeah.
Yeah, and, well, up throw up air, it looked true right
proving us wrong.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can hear you. Up throw up air's going to kill it. And just overcommitting a bit there, getting the down air.
I liked the cover there with the splat bomb, making sure that you couldn't get back.
Oh, yes, that back air, just taking it out.
I like that.
Yeah.
Definitely aware of how he can punish the landing from the up B.
Oh, what a lovely combo by Honio.
I know Honio absolutely loves nair to dare.
Yeah, I mean, getting a stock of Bowser at that percent is incredible. Scales went for all the glory then.
Scales wanting an early kill himself.
Hey, there's something we've missed. Honio has made the skin counter pick, and it's making all the difference.
That is it. Usually he starts with orange and then counter picks to pink when he definitely wants to win.
When he needs to win.
But now, who needs pink?
Yeah, maybe it's because orange is actually his most practiced one because he plays it more often.
That's
it. Who knows?
Or maybe he's just a real big fan of Ginge. He wants the orange to show. And yeah.
Well, right now, Honio is just a couple of hits away from resetting the bracket, or one good hit away.
Scales committing a little too hard there.
It's just really difficult to do against Inkling. There's not much that Bowser can do apart from try and go for a hard read or But you know what that'll do? No, it won't!
I know what he said! What?
He landed 2 up pairs, and he's now well and truly out of percent range, but he's not getting hit by the splat bomb. Scales can... It's not out of...
there we go.
Why am I speaking? Like, I'm going to say that Scales can bring this back and all, isn't it? Like, shut up.
It's like, never mind me. It's like, Hunio's gameplay is like co-commentating you, just like saying, nah, no, don't say it, no. It's not
with
true.
that, Hunio has reset the bracket against General Scales.
That's it. Oh, shit. Shout out to not being, what's the word? Esports, that's the one. I've spelled that right?
Yeah.
It just didn't come up with a prompt is all. But no, we've...
Oh, you've got...
It should update.
Right, cool.
It should. Maybe it's too long. It might be too long. Cause like it saved it right there. There we go. Just wait for it to refresh. It's fine. But speaking of refresh, it's time for General Scales to refresh his mindset, I think.
Yeah, he's going to need to certainly change it up a bit if he wants to take this up on you.
Yeah, I mean it's like a 3-1 defeat. That last game was a little bit closer than Honey might have liked, but it was also pretty far away for General Scales.
And after the start of that game 1, you've got to be sure that Hunio is feeling himself now. He's completely turned this around.
Yeah.
Like he almost turned around game 1.
So yeah, Honey definitely showing this adaptation from game 1, just like sort of not coming as hard, being able to punish a lot more, and it's so much nicer.
He's certainly abusing his better movement over Bowser to play that punish game.
Yeah, and as we just saw there, while Scales is in advantage, he's trying to read a lot more using his up Bs rather than react where he should be doing.
Yeah, because it's just like it's free if you react. But when you read, you're just putting yourself in such a bad position that Hunio can literally just space himself and then just punish.
But Honey is in a bad position.
On that back throw, not killing great by Scales. I keep wanting to call him Mr. Scales. Maybe I'm literally expecting Mr. Spuddles to be in grand.
That's it.
Mr. Scales is now his tag.
Well, they're just dancing around each other. Scales getting a lot of damage there.
Yeah, he's certainly making the stock come back. And this
Back
back throw, I don't think it's going to kill here. What? I'm not going to stop speaking. I'm not going to predict anything because I'm just completely wrong. Up for up air, not going to kill.
Just he comes back from the up throw up air, and then he's just actually dead. Just to prove you wrong yet again.
Yeah. Now Hunio really needs to take the stock here because being a deficit against Bowser is just like, it's terrifying. And as I say, he does it.
Throw up air's gonna kill.
12% is not too bad against Bowser, That's so much of your stock.
Yeah. And it's like, it's pretty even. Pretty even. And with how this game is, with how the last set went. But yeah, with how Hunio's been playing this set so far, it's like he can definitely make this. He could definitely make all of this back.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like it being even with the combo game that Inkling has, and that Honey has shown that he can do.
The incredible damage output that Inkling has, but the same can be said for Bowser. Bowser's got an incredible damage output, and just has the advantage of being the heaviest guy in the game.
Yeah, it's like it's. The only thing is that Bowser seems to have to commit a lot harder than Inkling does to get that damage. Like
Inkling's a Bowser's a very good character, but you do have to go outside your comfort zone a lot. You do have to make those hard reads, and
it's like kind of like against a character like Sheik that's very, very combo heavy.
Yes,
it can be seen as very sort of even.
Yeah,
and with Inkling, Inkling's got an easier time to kill than Sheik does, and so I can definitely see this being...
Gets that 2-frame.
I like it.
Hunio actually with a really good drift there to avoid the forward tilt. Oh, Ginger's very momentarily off the mic. Jin just getting mugged in the middle of MeltingPoint. He only has spare change on him. Right, well, Hunio takes that one-up smash out of shield. Ginge, you're back.
I am back. Yeah. I mean, just, you know, doing some early duties as part of Smashpoint.
You're paying for his protection.
Signing up a man for, I don't know if you've heard of it, Super Smash Point 3.
Now, isn't that the best organised, best Smash event for the entire of this decade? It's a bit early to say it, but I think for the entire of this decade would be, you know, quite
definitely
run by some of the best TOs in this country, including Joe Ginger Downton.
That's it. That is me.
I believe I'm also signed up and the first seed.
That's it.
Yes.
With the players like SCR7, SBF, Jackster, you might be fourth. I'm sorry.
Alright, okay. You know, I'll take fourth, even though I think it's a bit underseeded. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
You know,
you can definitely see why. Because they've been to more, so I've got to put you down a little bit. But
I suppose.
Speaking of putting things down a little bit, looks like Honey's trying to put General Scales down. That 2-frame. Because he'd already used his jump, I thought he's just dead.
Yeah. And the back throw is going to take it. It's just really seeming that Hunio has got such a good grasp of this matchup, and I really can't say the same for General Scales. He's not being able to figure out what make Inklings tick.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's I think he's definitely feeling himself in this matchup a lot more than in the first set.
He almost gets the down air combo again.
Yeah. Right. See it. Yeah, it's when he's feeling more comfortable. And you know, sometimes when you play against a heavy, you've got to get yourself in that heavy mindset.
Yeah.
So like, don't overcommit or you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Don't do too much on shield or just like things that aren't overly fast. Just stick to confirms.
Yeah. Speaking of confirms, Nair into F tilt. Oh, he's just taking it all the way. This could be a bad moment for Hunio, but just missing that F tilt.
Oh. I'm not gonna. I thought that was death. I just saw one hit of Nair and like, oh no, Bowser's gonna kill him.
Going for the forward throw here, looking for a tech situation, doesn't act on it, and Neil smash out of shield, not gonna hit. Going for the back throw. That
was some great patience from Hunio. It wasn't. Yes, it didn't pay off, but like, that was some great patience there. He just picked wrong at the end.
Recognizing he was a bit too late to the punish, and just wait and see what he did.
And the up smash isn't going to kill. Nice little scoop though. I like that. Some extra percentage.
And all of a sudden this game is looking pretty even, I want to say.
Yeah.
In their own respective rights, they are about equal percent.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, another hit from Bowser, another confirm from Hunio.
Yeah.
And
speaking of confirm, and just getting that forward. I almost thought he'd gone for the smash and then completely whipped it, but no.
Oh dear.
Oh, and that forward air,
just calling him out.
Yeah, just being on that platform. You don't want to be any closer to the blast zone than you need to be against Bowser.
That's it.
And that,
Scales putting Honey in a little bit of a bad position, but overcommitting to one option when Honey picked another.
I think an interesting counter pick for General Scales could be here to go to Kalos. Notoriously a bad Inkling stage because of the platforms stopping the platform. But I wonder if Hunio is banning that instead of Smashville, in which case, Scale could go to Smashville. He's definitely got two good stages that you could take Hunio to.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can both see a reason for for both players to ban Smashville. I mean, you don't want to be that close to Bowser, but also the combo.
You can be comboed still.
Yeah.
And Hunio taking a second game.
That's it. And that is 2-0 to Honey. This could potentially be our last game of the tournament.
It just could be. And it's just a shame for General Scales, he's worked all the way here. And he's in winners finals. And I'm not counting out General Scales. I have seen this man do some incredible things. And with Bowser, you can never count Bowser out either.
No.
I mean, Bowser can take a stock on a couple of hits.
That's it. Although, saying that, knowing General Scales, I would not be surprised to see the Incineroar. But
that being said, I think he's sticking to his guns, realising that the games are pretty even. He just needs to make a couple of adaptations.
Yeah, I mean, being that close on a lot of the games, it's not the character. You've got to change a couple of the ways that you're thinking, and
maybe General Scales needs to play a more passive play style, and Bowser certainly has the tools to play passive.
Especially, having looked at the winners finals set, the way that Scales was playing, it was more bait and punish rather than like this way that he's playing right now, which is sort of more trying to force a lot of options from Honey.
I think he was definitely very confident in his set coming in on Winner's side, that he's just he might have just thrown the patience out the window and just gone and trusted himself. And to be honest, he has done a good job in taking some games.
But no, I can definitely see it. It's like I won the first set. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then just sort of pushing himself too much, almost.
Yeah, and something that General Scales could be doing is that Hunio is, as you do against Bowser, going into shield a lot because Bowser's scary, and frame 6 jump side B can punish that quite a lot. We haven't actually seen very much side B uses from Scales, and it might be because of Inkling's dash. It's it's a commitment, and if you miss it, then you're going to get a lot of damage from Inkling.
Yeah.
But it's certainly something that would be nice to see. And that back air, taking it, you just don't want to be jumping anywhere near Bowser.
No.
If you're not going in for something, you stay away.
And when you're actually in the corner, I believe that jump is actually the most common option.
It would make sense. A lot of people think that it is the best option, and in a lot of ways it is the best option. But
because you can jump and attack, or you could just jump and air dodge. But like covering jump itself is, it's a very good way to make sure a lot of the interactions go your way at the ledge.
We've seen Hunio here has gone for quite a lot of ledge trumps this set. He's just not finding the back air that he wants.
Yeah, I know. Like Honey's like one of the only people that I see actually go for ledge trumps in this game as well.
Combo by Hunio. But yeah, I don't see many people go for ledge trumps. I saw Skittle doing it earlier on, but I think he was going for the Mario cape into the ledge trump, which is definitely easier, but certainly just not as quick, and it just won't get the same results that the ledge trump will. Just missing that. Going for it again and finding it this time. Even on Townland City's big ceiling, just going to get that. And
we've got General Scales at a deficit on this potentially last game of his. He's just holding shield. Yeah. But could have just rolled away, kept his shield a little bit larger, and reset the interaction there. But
I wonder if here we'll see General Scales realise he could be on his tournament stock and just make some life-saving adaptations here. And shield's looking incredibly low, and he just seems a bit worried.
Oh, but he's not afraid to use it.
No, he's certainly not.
And Scales is throwing out a lot of moves. A lot of what will put Hunio in a bad situation moves, but not ones that are going to do it.
Oh, and an SD.
Not like that. It's something that Scales has been wanting to try out a lot more since shout to A Bowser. Yeah. A Bowser saying that it's a very good way to actually cover ledge.
Yeah. It is, but it's just such an unfortunate tendency. I think he was just a bit, shook.
Yeah, and it's, for General Scales, just learning it, it's a very sort of difficult spacing to learn as well.
But it was just such an incredible showing from both players.
Yeah. It was very enjoyable to watch.
I reckon that General Scales, being the man he is, he's going to go home. And he's not going to take it anymore. He's going to find the counterplay. That's
it. He's going to theory craft this match.
General Scales wants...
Yeah. Wait, why is Ellis gone? No, he's alright, that's fine.
Yeah, but General Scales is just one of the guys here, but just he wants that first place so much. He didn't want no fourths, no seconds. So if finding an out to this Inkling is what he needs to do, then I'll put money on it that he will.
Yeah, and I think Scales might have been wanting to keep his first place on the Venture to the North rankings as well. I'm not sure if he will be out of it, actually. That is something for the stats guys to look at later. And by that, I mean something for Luma to look at later when he puts in the results. Shoutouts to Luma. I mean, look at this. Look at this stream. Look at the assets. Look at the
lovely,
gorgeous,
absolutely incredible.
He's a beautiful man. Does a beautiful job. But I think that's it for us.
I think it is.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, indeed.